Yeah, mic's on this time. Jesus Christ. It's like a friggin' amateur hour here. Hi, everybody. That's not what I want either. There we go. I'm going to give that a little leeway. That's only one twist. All right, everybody, welcome. In the Cockpit with Corso, an iRacing event. This is the Atlanta 550 being held to give donations to the Music City Youth for the Arts. I am Daniel Corso. This is my completely unsubscribed so far YouTube channel, In the Cockpit with Corso. We're looking to do some cool shit here today. First of all, you did notice this is not necessarily for chitlins, not for kids, not for anybody like that with who's afraid of foul language, because that's what we do here. But we are getting ready to fire it up. There she is. All right. Let's get at least a second of warm-up as we're out here with some luminaries. Damn it, I sped in the pits. That's the way to get started. All right. Fired up again. It is amateur hour. Me. Out here with professionals, and it's amateur hour. Let me get out here where I don't have to watch my speed before I start running my mouth. We are at Old Atlanta. The Atlanta before it was repaved. It's currently more of a super speedway style race, but this is not that track. This is Old Atlanta from the 2000s. Getting up to speed pretty good, I think. Pretty good car control, I believe. Now, I want to make sure that everybody knows what I'm in for right now. This is a 367-lap race. We expect it will take approximately 4 to 4.5 hours. Yes, I already went to the lavatory. Yes, I already took care of my vices. And yes, all of that is still going to be a problem in the next 4.5 hours. I have plenty of drinks surrounding me. I have a little bit of soda left, Mountain Dew, that I'm drinking. But then I've also got a big Yeti cup of apple juice and a bottle of water. So I believe I will be okay. I can also get up real quick during a pit stop if I need to. And yeah, okay. Benson right at 8:03. Okay, that means we are moving on to the actual race itself. That was one of those turns I've got to watch. I was doing that in practice earlier when I was out by myself. I just kept wanting to drift too close to the wall, and I thought I cured that problem a little bit. Apparently not. Now, I just want to point out, this is a big-ass deal for me, especially because I am a nobody just trying to start a little YouTube stream with one YouTube subscriber, and that's my alternate account so I can watch it from work. I know. But I'm hoping to maybe just catch a few people tonight or on the replay. I've tried to promote this race, and I'll be honest, I just bit my tongue a little bit. And I'll be honest, if I'm you, I'd maybe check me out, but I'd come back and watch this later maybe, or maybe kind of flip back and forth. But the broadcast style that I've also got linked, at least on my Facebook page, that I posted to some friends, Twitch for FTF_GG. That's where the broadcast style stream is going to be, and that's the one I actually recommend you checking out for overall quality, unless you're literally just happy with seeing me go around in circles and fight, which is totally fine. That's what I'm happy doing too. All right, it's 8:03. I fully expect us to flip over here any moment to the actual race itself, and in the meantime, I'm just straight cruising. All right, we have moved on to the next session. I'm just going to pull down here. All right, I am in the 066 Crisco Motorcraft car. I had planned on personalizing this, but I kept having issues. So I figured I was going to run this paint scheme anyway. I'm happy to run it. Happy to keep running it. This was one of my favorite paint schemes from the 80s. Brett Bodine drove that in 1988. And I just loved the idea that it was the Crisco car, but it was also Motorcraft, and Motorcraft took over the back end. So, man, we're getting ready to grid up here. This is... Firing up. All right. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of silence here. I'm going to be very intense here. I'm going to do my best to be running my mouth, but I know I'm just going to zone in at certain points because I'm going to have to. But hopefully everybody will keep it entertaining here. And like I said, I highly recommend checking out the actual broadcast itself over on Twitch if you have the ability to do so. FTF_GG on Twitch. Yes. I have a massage something on hand. Not for children. Okay. Settling in for what's hopefully a long one. If it's any shorter, that means that something happened where either I took somebody out or I got taken out. Yeah, everybody. I mean, truthfully, if you're checking this out here, I really appreciate it. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. It's not going to hurt you, I promise. You don't have to ring that bell if you don't want to, because I don't do that for anybody. I know you're supposed to ask for that, but I don't want notifications when I go online. Just check me out when you want to. But I'm going to try to be entertaining here, try to be fun, try to share my excitement here, because I'm really excited. I'm in this field with Dale Earnhardt Jr., Carson Hocevar, tons of sim racing luminaries from the NASCAR series, and we're getting ready to go green here with a NASCAR field typically has 40 cars, up 40 cars typical, with a slight exception now I'm not going to get into. We have got, I believe, we've got 50 drivers in this fucking race. And we're moving. We are moving, ladies and gentlemen. All right. What is going on? This is either going to be most triumphant or a fucking disaster. Want to take a second to give thanks for everybody around for their support. I really appreciate all the kind words and messages. And for everybody who comes on board and supports me in the future, that message is for you too. In the Cockpit with Daniel Corso, you can catch me on Twitter at CorsoGoRound. You can also catch me on YouTube at CorsoGoRound, which should be where you're looking at me right now. I believe I am also on Twitch, but I think that's under Mr. Corso, so I'm not going to promote that yet until I decide to do something on Twitch. So we're going to go green one more time around. Delayed that on purpose. We just want to settle in a little bit more. Just a little bit of a tire warm-up. No fast repairs. That means no coming in and getting automatically repaired. If you get damaged, it's going to take as long as it takes to get fixed. And or towed, if you need to get towed. So, we are getting ready to go green at the Atlanta 550 on Classic Atlanta Motor Speedway with the 1987 NASCAR Legends car, Chevy Monte Carlos, Ford Thunderbirds like I'm driving, Buick LeSabres, and Pontiac Grand Prix. We are getting ready to go hot and heavy here, and we're going to put the accelerator down and see what kind of disaster we can cause. Downshifting here, we got way too many cars. I need to get a good restart, but have a little better control. Come on, baby, let's do this. Woo, here we go already. All right. Watch this. Watch the relaxation. Doesn't matter who's in this race. This is just like every other race that I race every single time I get on here. We're going to play it safe. We're going to play it cool. We're going to play it clean. And we're going to race competitive as a motherfucker, as fast as I can. But there is a long, long, long way to go. Give me a moment or two to settle into quiet time and kind of see how this field's going to shake out. Like I said, I'm in 45th out of 50 cars currently, but there are a lot in front of me, and there could a lot of things that could happen. Look who's 3 spots behind me, my lower corner down here. Of course, I qualified like shit. He started from the back on purpose because he likes to pass cars. I don't blame him. Dale Jr. is a huge part of why iRacing is what it is. And for him to be in this field, for me to be in this field with him and with the other people that we're racing with is humbling and an honor. All right, quiet time. I gotta feel some shit out. Coming hot out of 2. I thought I got a good run there, but I got 51 on my inside. We'll take our time. I got Dale Earnhardt Jr. on my inside, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to lose this fucking spot right now. I'm like, fuck this. I want to go. Let's go. Come on, Junior. I got to give him room because I knew I was going to scrape the wall there momentarily, one way or the other. Didn't even register as a even a 0x on the penalty scale, but still. Now I know I'm fading all the way to the back and I'm almost in dead last, but I want you guys to know that I am this is at least somewhat intentional. I don't know how these race here. I don't know how the tire wear is going to be. Car on the inside. I don't know how the tire wear is going to be. I don't know how oh, Jesus. That was some back at the field fun action. So like I said, I'm trying to get a feel. I can feel with my audio transducers that I've got hooked up, my butt kickers, that I can feel, how I'm driving on the track, what the track feels like, where the tires are slipping, shit like that. So I got to chill on that. There we go. We are 10 laps in. This feels like when I signed up for the 5K that I ran, but I got that done in 45 minutes. This is going to take a lot longer than that. All right, so you can't really see, but if you can see me on screen, it's pretty much exactly what's going on my steering wheel. And I don't have a lot of motion in my wheel, which is good. I mean, you should in the turns, but like right now, I'm coming through here. I'm going to let this guy by too. I'm all right with that. Because I wanted to stay off the wall there, and I still want to run. Hold on. I'll start talking again in a minute. All right. So like I'm coming off right now, and I'm not really, the wheel's just turning itself as it goes through the turn. I slow up going into this turn here, and I'm not really doing anything. The wheel drifts the way it wants with the way the banking is. So as slow as I'm going right now, the car feels pretty good, and I'm just trying to get a feel for how the tires are going to be and how long I can push things because I just don't know the answers. So, can I go in hot like this and give it a little bit of break and slow down and come off hot? Oh, shit. Well, that was fucking close on my end, at least. Woo! All right, everybody's all bulked up. We got 50 cars here, so let's chill out, slow up, make sure we're good. We got to let the 90 car by, but I think he's going to end up going in the pits, I'll be honest with you. I think that's the dude that got smoked and hit the wall. I love having this race control. See, that's one thing I wish we at least had in iRacing more often. Oh, okay. So they want me to stay behind the 15 now, which is perfect. That's what I thought. 90 ended up Pull into the pits, I betcha. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Goddamn early pit stall. Wasn't ready for that. That's okay. What am I going to lose? Positions? I'm at the back of the field. That's okay. We're good. We're going to get these optional repairs done here. At least the majority of them. Thank God, he says. Single file restart. We're getting ready to go. I got a little bit of damage. I'll get that taken care of next time. I was going to go down, man, but he came in fast as a motherfucker. I got to watch that dude. I can feel it. Let's take some spots. Figure out what lane you want. Numbers. We're fighting for 46th. I had to go below line. I don't trust that motherfucker at all. I didn't like being behind him. Settling in. 21 laps down as I glance over. See, I didn't like being behind him because he was racing dangerous and not picking a lane, and we're way the fuck back here, and we lost all this time to these guys, so now I'm trying to play catch up. I don't give a shit. This is fun. That guy's right there. That was this guy here, 009, that's bitching about whatever happened for 46 plays. That's the same guy that was just driving like shit in front of me. So cry about it, right? I don't know. I guess what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I'm bitching about the way he's driving me, and he doesn't like the way he's getting driven. So I guess the common denominator there is him. Back at it. Let's go. Come on. 45th place out of 50. Oh, shit. Out of 50 cars. Got to slow out there. God damn. All right. Quiet time again. All right. I just got new tires. Why is it because I'm fucked up on the front end? All right. So I need to readjust my driving line in here until I get the rest of that fixed because something's obviously fucked up. Said it would affect my aero on the straights, but I'm having a hard time getting through the turns all of a sudden. What did I just say a minute ago? The car was driving great. So, all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Well, I hate to be a dick and say this, but I almost hope we have another caution here pretty soon. I don't like the way my car's driving all of a sudden. I'm still at the back. I mean, I just didn't want to go a lap down because that's not as easy to take care of here. I guess they are doing the lucky dog, but for those unfamiliar, the lucky dog is basically where if the leader passes you and puts you a lap or more down, but you're the first person that's scored that way, a lap or more down, then you get what's called the lucky dog, which means you get one of your laps back, which could put you back on the lead lap and back into competition. So, way too hot. I'm driving like a fucking amateur all of a sudden. And we drift. And we just let it go, right? Yeah, it's definitely the damage I got. Because this wasn't doing any of this before. That's all right. Long, long way to go. I'll put up with it for now. And like I said, my goal is just to try not to go a lap down and get a lot of green flag. I'd like to have a caution pretty quick so that I can get in here, repair this, and run around the back correctly. The car right in front of me, the number 30 Coors Light Chevrolet of Christopher Favkish, got into the wall. I have to let him by because otherwise I'm just going to fuck him up. Okay, I don't want to go into the wall and get any more damage than I've already got. All right, we're just going to ride. All right. Keeping fingers crossed for a caution. Nice. A lot of smoke, a lot of poof. Seems like everything's all good in the hood here. Whoa, come on now. Yeah, we are about 1/10 of the way through. Now I have an early pit stall, so that's what I need to remember. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. We're going to make the switch here to the apple juice. Let's get these repairs done. All right, hopefully I got enough fixed that it makes a difference. I know I'm not completely done, but all right. Why are these guys way the fuck back here, man? Move up. What are we doing? All right, I guess I got to stay in line a little bit more. Maybe we'll take the high line. I was working all right before when I didn't have damage, and now I've got less damage, so that's squirrely. Yeah, come on by, lap car, you big fucking dickhead. Honestly, there's not a big difference between being in 47th or 48th. So I'd rather be in line. I mean, listen, guys, at no point did I say that I was the best of the bunch or anything like that. I figured that with the crew that was signed up for this, that this was kind of what was going to happen. I did expect to be a bit more competitive, but again, that damage just kind of screwed me up. So I got a long way to go. If I could honestly, what I want is the top 10. What I would be happy with is the top 20. Go get them. Let's go get them. Come on, come on. Mm, this is not thrilling. Man, kind of goes away quick. You really got to maintain early with the tires and stuff. Now might be a good time for me to remind you of the other more viewer friendly, probably, stream over on Twitch. But if you're here and you're checking it out, thanks. Appreciate you. I know it's not the most exciting show so far, but again, there's a long way to go and there's a lot of shit that can happen. I know that shit. I start racing this too aggressively, naturally. I think I might have. I just can't get the turn on this after about a handful of laps. Just gave my brakes a little tweak. Let's see if that does anything. To be honest with you, this feels a lot more fun when I'm not racing people who are a lot better than me. God damn it. Oh! Damn, that's a lot of damage. All right. Well, this is going to suck. I think we're going to go at least a couple laps down here. But I can't. I was already having a hard enough time. I got to get that repaired. Hopefully, we just have a caution come out and it slows us down. Because at this point, it doesn't look like it. All right, well, I'm going to get up for just 1 second while I'm waiting for 2 minutes of damage. So y'all hang tight for 1 sec. Be right back. All right. Well, this is kind of a drag. We're going to go a couple laps down. This is going to really kind of take us out of contention here unless I get super lucky with a lot of cautions and there's less people laps down than me. But, hey, this is for charity, and it's all about racing side by side, even if it's when they're passing me. So, let's get this going here again. Turn that off for a minute. Damn, that's a shame. One more minute of ops. One more minute of optional repairs. All right, that'll help me a little bit. Not much, but you're going to have to forgive the rough dick trickle havoc that's going on right now, but this is a long fucking race, so All right, under 20 seconds. Five seconds. Fired up. Watching my pit road speed. So easy to speed and get a penalty. Oh. Multiple laps down. What, 5 laps down, I believe, to the leaders? But you never know. If you get a shitload of cautions, man. And I'd rather be up here racing with these guys a lap down and at least kind of see what's going on, get a better feel. It's hard doing that when you're out back by yourself. It's just good experience, right? I mean, racing with these guys that are much better than me, even if I'm a couple laps down, waiting to see what happens. And guys and girls, race fans, I'm not going to lie. If I start doing this and it doesn't look like we're going to get some cautions where I'm even going to have a chance to do anything, I might bow out myself just because I don't want to drive in circles for 300 laps for no good reason. I'd rather have a cigarette and eat a nutty bar. But for the moment, I want to race. And I know I've looked like a pussy this whole race, but like now I'm actually letting people pass because I'm a bunch of laps down. I'm not trying to fuck with their lead lap shit, you know? Ah, ah. Didn't want to get into it, and that's for goddamn sure. Are you gonna say that out loud with this many laps to go? Doesn't sound bad though, does it? These tires just get fucking annoyed and slaughtered, don't they? I mean, I've got dog shit grip going into the turn. I've got dog shit grip coming out of the turn. I've got dog shit grip on the straightaway, and we're all using the same fixed setup. So, you know, it's me, but I'm not sure where. Well, goddamn, this time turned boring in a heartbeat, didn't it? Brakes? Is that what I'm doing wrong? Is it my brakes? Did I have my brakes too high? No, that worked for a minute, but I don't know how much that's going to help. I'm simply carrying too much speed into one, I guess, right? Ah, second time. I got to quit doing that. Into the grandstand. God damn it, hit the fucking wall again. Didn't do anything, but I just hit the... I was watching the grandstands, not the goddamn wall. Weak. Weak, I tell you. I got to use my peripherals. I did mention that this is either going to be most triumphant or a complete debacle, so it's not like I didn't set myself up for failure. But it's not a failure. I'm happy to be here, happy to be part of this field, be locked into the broadcast one way or the other. Okay, well, I got 5 seconds on the leader before he takes another. Oh shit! Less than that now. Watch. I got 4 seconds on the leader before he comes by and passes me to put me another lap down. And to be fair, that's really my own fault. I mean, not remembering the pit stall. That was the thing. I should have known that my pit stall was going to be that close. I tried to jerk in. It didn't work very well. I did some damage. Took me forever and a day to back in, back out, back in, back out, like Gus from Psych. So, where I'm at right now is really a product of my own doing. Nobody else's. Nobody else has touched me this whole race. All right, this is not going well at all. So here's what's going to happen here. I am going to get out of the way of everybody as we speak here before the leaders come up on me. All right, we're going to try one more run here just to get some more laps in, just to have a little bit of fun. But I'll be honest, I'm probably going to cut this here short. This obviously I'm going to be almost 100 laps in here. They're at 102. So if I do cut it short, I do appreciate everybody for checking it in and checking on and following up on whatever I might have posted or whatever brought you here today. I really appreciate you very, very much. I was really hoping to put on a little bit of a better performance, but again, I can't blame anybody but myself. A learning experience, and like I said, I want to do one more run because if nothing else, I want to be able to at least run with these guys who are faster and good. No, I'm going to stay down here. Come on, lead cars. Yeah, I'm just going to be in everybody's way at this point. All right. We're going to cut this short. I'm just going to be in the way at this point. I'm way too many laps down. I'm never going to catch up. I'm never going to get any cautions at this rate. And I don't have this figured out like I thought I did in practice. I felt like I was doing good, felt like I was doing good early in the race, but I don't have it. I don't have it going on right now. And I don't want to go up there and end up causing any damage to anybody else. So, I'm going to appreciate everybody for giving me a shot here. Appreciate everybody for checking some things out on YouTube. Please continue watching the broadcast on Twitch. It is very enjoyable. I wish I was out there enjoying it and having some fun with the rest of them, but my own bad. But that's okay. You live and you learn, and there'll always be another one of these, and you can be damn sure that you're going to catch me there. So again, thank you very much for checking us out this time. Appreciate you coming to check out the Atlanta 550, hanging out with us for the last hour and 20 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer than that, whatever. So thank you again. I'm Daniel Corso. You've been in the cockpit with me, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks, y'all.